Hetepu. Peace and blessings to all from divine peace, meditation, and yoga. This is Moot Imani, Mama Imani. It is thought-provoking Thursday. It is maybe about 5 or 10 minutes to 6 a.m. It has been raining in NVA. It's been over a week or two since I have made a video because Baba Sekou and I have been living and loving and laughing here in Lambert's Point. A few pictures of the Goddess Urban Farm. We have done quite a bit of transferring from small pots to larger pots and grow bags. Near the door, we have the lavender plant moved to a larger container, the two mint plants, and the little kale plant I've moved to a smaller container, hoping to allow it to go to seed. We have our grow bag of wildflower to attract butterflies and bees. We have our medicinal aloe. It doesn't look like it took to the transfer very well. This was the one, the monster aloe with the two pups. I transplanted it and left them outside for a couple of days in the back garden, and they started to lose their vibrant green color, so I brought them to the porch. I'm thinking it could, at first I thought it could be too much sun, too much direct sunlight, but I'm just not sure. The strawberry plant, our strawberry basket, is full of flowers and more strawberries growing. Sekou tasted one of the first strawberries and it was tart. So a little while longer. I thought about transferring this basket to a larger pot, but so far transferring succulents hasn't been a winner for me. I'm really sick about my cactus, my aloes looking like this. Maybe it's too much water. We had that deluge the last couple of days, constant drizzle, not sure. But the strawberries are thriving. I just pick off any brown or crunchy leaves. A critter has gotten to a couple of the strawberries. Such is life. I'm about to start harvesting the microgreens. The new blender should be in place by tomorrow. The bramble. Berries. Getting black. From dark red to black. A critter already got the first one that ripened. I'm gonna try to make sure Sekou gets to taste the next one, see how sweet it is. And we had containers in the front yard. Groundskeepers came to cut the grass, knocked over some of my planters, and did not set them back up. So, to make it more convenient for them and me, I have moved them to the driveway. Flowering parsley, elderberry, looking good. Poor avo. Well, I planted some of the wildflower seeds, and when a couple of strawberry tendrils fell out of the basket, I put them in this home. My little memorial to my first avocado plant. Again, another transplant that did not take well. I finally remember what I planted here. These are the blooming onion seeds. And all this moisture has got them really taken off. The kitchen onions that were sprouting on the kitchen table. 2 here, the largest one here. I'm going to be able to snip off the greens again quite soon. Garlic. Yes, I have not dug up this garlic yet. Been making salad of the green tops. Our hollyhocks and a volunteer tomato plant that I have to prune. This is a container that Sekou and I reclaimed from the curb. Right now, it's a water catchment. I hope to use it as a large planter once I put some drainage holes in it. Have to get some tomato cages. These have really taken off with the rain. And I see that we have a couple of flowers. Maybe I'll get some tomatoes this year. These are the plants that were donated to us from Sekou at Park Place Peace Garden. Here's another transplant, cherry tomato, from smaller pot to the larger pot. More cherry tomatoes that I have to transplant. Cherry tomatoes. Here's a cherry tomato, a baby cherry tomato plant that is drowning. I'll have to drain that water off. I had to do so yesterday as well. Cherry tomatoes. This is one of the best growing of the cherry tomato plants. Started using old tote bags. Hey, I can't waste any money. My purple onion that's sprouted on the kitchen table. I'm gonna snip those green tops. And the other cherry tomatoes. Looking good. Another rescue from the curb are these tables, 2 of them. They're covered in tarp because I anticipated the rain this weekend. I hope to sand these and give them a clear coat of some protective coating like Rust-Oleum. But the tarp is trying to keep it from getting too wet right now. Some chairs rescued from the curb and bulk pickup. And then to the back,
Got more buckets for rain catchment. But over here, we had a Uncle Gus situation. There was a old dead tree here that had vines and greenery running all through it. Unfortunately, the neighbors dumped out their hot coals from their grill, and it set all of that dead wood ablaze. I cleaned up as much as I could, gathered up as much of the trunk and ash as possible so that I could use it to augment some soil. Here is the compost box. I've dumped quite a bit of yard waste in there, and I have some onion skins and apple cores and apple peelings waiting to go in. I'm going to be turning that today or tomorrow, whenever the rain lets up. Right now it's getting nice and wet, which is why I left the top off. Here are some of the tree bark that I saved, reclaimed, to make into my own mulch. Very proud of this root that I was able to dig up. And once I get this area all cleaned up like I want to, when I get my garden weasel, I will be bringing more planters along this fence line. I'm going to reclaim these old window bars. I'm already using one to prop up an old mirror. Trying to use it as a parking mirror when I'm back here and I want to see what's coming down the driveway. Over here, our rain catchment system that I forgot to open before it started raining last night. Got a little bit of water in our buckets. But here's a bag of that ash and sawdust filled soil. 3 little terracotta pots of marigolds, and all along underneath the sanctuary window I had planted wildflower mix to attract the pollinators and to bring positive energy to this part of the yard that has seen some vandalism, albeit by a child, but also a lot of negative energy from that child's mother when I reported the child's actions to her. And our shells from the last time we went to the beach by the river. Let me go ahead and open this. It's going to rain. It's going to rain more today. All right. That's the update to the garden. Please, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. Please give it a like. Please leave an inspiring comment. Please share with other new gardeners, urban farmers, and subscribe to the channel if you are so moved. Media, much love. Blessed be.